Rustenburg rejected to do protest.
Some of the business people that have taken, that decision as a precautionary measure, taking into consideration what was anticipated today, that there are going to be protests across the country against undocumented immigration. But I'll bring on one of the residents here in Rustenburg who's going to speak to us about what is happening here. We see some of the businesses are closed, but generally there are no protests in Rustenburg as we have seen in some other parts of the country, or in Gauteng as well as KZN, and even some areas in the province like Mahikeng as well as Ziras, where there are some sporadic protests against undocumented immigration. Firstly, just talk to us about that there are no protests in Rustenburg. Just your take on that.
Yeah, no, we just thank firstly, I just want to thank the residents of Rustenburg for collecting ourselves. There is nothing which is looted, neither broken here. But however, there are bigger concerns we should be concerned about, more especially when you look here, shops are almost closed. So it's literally a shutdown. So my main concern, I want to appeal to the ruling party, the government of the ANC, when it says there is no shutdown, where yet the entire economy goes standstill. Who is in control? Is it the ANC, which was elected by people, or a civil movement which arise and address their problems and concerns? So another thing I would like to urge residents and everyone in South Africa, I think it's high time we need to look where we put our vote. We need leadership that is in control. Because for years we've been voting these political parties, especially the ANC, into power. But unfortunately, it cannot resolve the issues.
Are you referring to the issue of immigration in the country, as we see this call that this nationwide protests against undocumented immigration?
Definitely, I'm also referring to that issue. That issue of illegal immigration, it simply says that ANC is not doing enough, the government is not doing enough, borders are porous, and a lot of things are happening. And also, when you look in this economy, look now, it's almost empty. In actual sense, it's foreigners that are in control, they hold the power of this economy. Citizens that are still loitering around, no one owns shops here. You understand? No one owns shops here. So where is these funds going to fund shops, to fund citizens, to open businesses and projects? There is nothing. It's just a figure of speech from the ANC. I think it's high time ANC should give us the statistics. How many shops are they funding? How many businesses are they funding? How many projects are they funding? Because now this economy, when it goes to stand still like this, when foreign nationals close, they are not there, it simply means we cannot eat, we die.
So, but what do you think, in a nutshell, what is the solution to the concern that you are raising now with regard to foreign nationals who are owning businesses in South Africa like today? Surely maybe they fear that maybe their shops were going to be looted, hence they took a decision to close for today. What is your suggestion to the government of the day?
No, thank you for that question. You know what I propose? I propose a plan that incorporates citizens, more especially South African citizens. Let us start with community projects. We don't have community projects where we stay, and that's where many people are hungry. That's where many people protest in communities. There is no projects. In terms of funding, there is NEF, there is IDC, there is CIFA, all those kind of funding institutions. We need statistics. What are they funding? Who do they fund? How are they funding? In terms of training capacities, there is nothing in Rustenburg, more especially in Rustenburg. Even in South Africa, I have been in Joburg. You go to Mahikeng, you go to Klerksdorp, and there is nothing. So we cannot fight unemployment without empowering South African citizens. That will never happen.
When a country has few wise people, that country suffers the most. I like the part that he said, the country is almost only foreigners that are doing business. So of what use is the protest when we have only foreign nationals that are employing South Africans? South Africans are not doing business. They are not in anything that has to do with business or anything that has to do with the bosses issue. So who will employ who? How can you remove foreign nationals without replanning how your city is going to be run? Zulu people are just acting out of proportion. They are not thinking before they act. I wish if South Africa have few men who reason like this guy, at least it was going to be better. The only thing he got wrong was to think that the government is not empowering South Africans. That is why South Africans are not doing business. It has been your choice, South Africans, of not doing business. It has been your choice of not getting yourself involved in business. It will not take someone to empower you in business for you to like doing business. You must start from from somewhere. If the zeal of doing business is in you, you will do business whether there's someone who is assisting you or not. Continue fooling yourself, marching in the street, thinking that you change things by marching in the street against illegal immigrants. You will march until you get tired. The only thing that you should be worried about is that what is making South Africa great is only white people. Minus white people, you are down. That is why you are giving false prophet opportunity to prophesy against your country, saying that Zimbabwe will be better in the future. They are saying it is going to be better because the power of Zimbabwe is in the hands of black people. Even business, even everything that is happening in Zimbabwe that has to do with employment is run by only black people. Except maybe if you think about Chinese are few in Zimbabwe who are taking over the business. I want you to know that that is why these false prophets are taking advantage of talking rubbish against South Africa. It's not about prophecy, it's about reality. This is what it is.